another whatchamacallit, another video. So we have ourselves a very interesting situation. No, I don't know. So there's a new trailer for Brave New World that recently came out for Captain America, and something to note is now if we look back at a plot leak that came out last month, actually exactly a month ago, because this was on October 14th. Today is November 14th. Um, the plot leak here, I won't have you bored with the visuals. You just like my beautiful face. And instead, um, what was reported last month, as of October 7th, two different cuts of the film were test screened that previous week, and the person who attended seemed to like the movie. Didn't seem to like the movie all that much. They also added the reaction I've heard have not been very kind to this movie, which is being described as inessential and flat. So, the main issue here that we have with the main issue that we have here with this, hold up, sorry, there we go. With this film is in the way that it's being portrayed. It's very messy, very convoluted, right? As it is, you already have a bunch of other people that do not have the same level of quality control that the early Marvel films had. And then also there's the fact that, they have people basically do homework when it comes to a lot of the Disney Plus shows. And also with what's happening right now with the Captain America Brave New World and the other one, Thunderbolts, you would think the whole aspect of the scrolls would be more integral, but it's not, right? It's just being mitigated to maybe this took place in a different universe. Same sort of events kind of took place on Marvel, but this was just different, right? The other thing that you need to keep in mind as well with this whole fuck up is the people that don't want to watch the Disney Plus shows now might have to be completely blindsided at what's going on here in this movie, right? And then taking other aspects that, again, Bucky obviously is mostly friends with our boy Captain America, Steve Rogers, right? And Sam seemed to, out of nowhere, he just gained a apprentice, right? A sidekick. Even though he's a D-class hero, he in himself got a fucking assistant, sidekick, in Joaquin, right? And he basically is the new Falcon, even though Captain America, Sam, still has the wings, which would still make him, it would still fucking make him Falcon, right? He's just, maybe you should call him Eagle America or something, I don't know, because it just, I don't know, the naming scheme, the whole passing the mantle, fucking stupid. But anyway, getting on to what we have here. So, in the leak that we have, it goes on to say how the movie opens with Sam on a mission going after the Serpent Society, which was the previous name before it got changed to Brave New World and all that other shit, right? And it seems like there's still, actually no, Civil War was supposed to be Serpent Society, and then they changed that. It was a whole fake out, right? But it seems like they are still going to use Serpent Society as a new Hydra, right? This is basically Hydra 2.0. Sam and Joaquin basically are intercepting a person that has purchased a package, which is some adamantium apparently from Japan. And Giancarlo, Sidewinder, has some nuns hostage and spouts generic villain dialogue. Secure the package, take no prisoners, blah blah blah. Sam fights the Serpent Society dude with golden fang knives. This guy also has super soldier strength, which it says here that Sam beats him, but it's just like, how is Sam beating people with super soldier strength, right? Like, that seems to be pretty big of a inconsistency. Sidewinder gets away. Also, if you guys need a... So, let's see. Sidewinder is this person right here. Yeah. So this is all of Serpent Society. So as you can tell, everybody here is basically serpent themed, right? Anaconda, Death Adder, Diamondback, Princess Python, Constrictor, Viper, Boomsling, Cottonmouth, Coach Whip. Like, obviously, I don't think they're gonna have all these fucking people. The Rattler. Oh, look at that. Black Mamba. King Cobra. Like, they're all just, you know, Puff Adder. I like that one. And then Copperhead. This guy is just being sneaky. But, yeah, those are all the people that we got for this fucking thing. Yeah, I might as well leave it on the screen. Fuck it. Some of the other stuff that we continue on if y'all want to read along with me. Next, the user shares that Sam takes Joaquin to be trained by Isaiah Bradley. Of course, the secret super soldier, whatever. They take on some montage. Sam and Joaquin are throwing around punching bags, which, again, did Sam take the super soldier serum? If not, this doesn't make a lot of sense. You know what? Let's look at the trailer so that way we can get a little bit of a... No. I'll go to the trailer when it starts lining up with this, right? Sam is invited to the White House. He decides to bring Isaiah and Joaquin, and they party in a limo on the way to the White House. The leak says that they take some pictures with General Ross. Ross tells Isaiah, "I got to do the trick and pony show, but stick around. I want to get to know you better." So General Ross wants to get to know Isaiah Bradley better. And if you can see here, this Japanese ambassador is going to be a key figure into what we're all worried about, which he might just be one of these motherfuckers. I know, crazy, huh? Not really, but this is what Marvel has been big on, and it's only been recently kind of getting in their face, but they take a lot of good aspects from the comics and twist it to fit the narrative of what they're doing right now. But they also dilute it so much that a lot of these good characters, a lot of who they were, what they were, either get race swapped, gender swapped. They don't go into as much of the lore. They don't go into as much of the backstory, and it's just fucking dog shit, right? Anyways, again, we will show the trailer. Just calm your horses, calm your tits. All right, we're working on it. Harrison tells him after that. Sorry, whatever. General Ross informs Sam that he wants him to lead a new Avengers team. Ross and Sam meets up, and he tells him, "I need you to lead the Avengers." Sam goes, "What if we don't see eye to eye?" You know, he goes, "Well, you know, we're working out together." Next, the plot turns onto the opening scene. Ross is almost assassinated by Isaiah Bradley, as well as other mind-controlled soldiers and security guards in the room. Sam chases Isaiah out of the streets, where Isaiah comes to, and you know, he's arrested or whatever. Sam and Joaquin look at security footage inside the White House and see that Isaiah looks down at the phone and is Jesus Christ, is hypnotized by flashing lights. Over here, fucking can't let go of burp. The leak alleges that later after that, other soldiers and security guards are in the room also get some flashes on their phone, and that, you know, is what causes the whole hypnosis. Sam and Joaquin decide to get to who's behind all of this and come across Tim Blake Nelson as the leader with a weird mold-on brain shaped rubber cap and his slightly green skin. It reveals that the leader had been visited by Ross many times because Ross was dying and he needed some help, and again, turns him into Hulk. Turns out to Hulk, whatever, from high blood pressure, blah, blah, and he needs to eat some fucking lollipops to take some medication, basically. So if we're looking at anybody here who's green, I'm pretty sure that's a woman, but it might be a dude. There's this guy, maybe. Again, King Cobra, maybe. Slither, that's also another. It's definitely not this person. Definitely not the chick. But hey, I could be wrong. Continuing on, actually, no, let's continue on to this part. So we see here, we cut to the opening of this fucking trailer, and we will see what's going on. Isaiah, what happened?
Here I am. You want to help me? Is there anything you remember?
Ladies and gentlemen, the President of the United States, Thaddeus Ross.
And as you can see in the trailer, it lines up perfectly with what the leak was talking about. Seems to be in a hypnosis-like state, right? He gets up and then fucking throws this guy, bam, and obviously the whole, it's implying that he was hypnotized or whatever. Continuing on here, you do see the soldiers here, but I feel like it's not just this amount of soldiers that are after him, but whatchamacallit, we back it up here a bit. Where was it? Oh, they showed it right there just so quickly. There's some other people there that kind of look off, right? All right, so we go back here. He escapes. He's caught. Sam,
This camp. Be careful.
What do we know?
There were 5 shooters. This was a coordinated terrorist attack, sir.
Okay, and then this chick, she's a villain. Okay, I shouldn't have to point it out, but she's a fucking villain. Okay, from what I am gathering, maybe it's that one. I know we have some fucking plot leaks on there. Anyways, next information about Sabra is shared. Ruth / Sabra starts to take Isaiah Bradley into containment after another mind-controlled attempt assassination in a prison. He goes, I will not be locked up in a box again. Ruth decides to also track down breadcrumbs leading to Stearns, the leader, where she came across and very briefly teams up with Sam and Joaquin. So we get to see Sabra actually on the big screen. Whoopie-dee-doo. They go to Stark Technologies where they meet Amadeus Cho, who is the smartest engineer there. Oh shit! Hey, we actually get fucking Amadeus Cho. So I don't know if you guys remember from Avengers Ultron. That one, you remember Cho, the chick that is able to basically heal Hawkeye. Her son is finally, being unveiled, and he's pretty significant because he basically takes on the whole Hulk serum, right? When for the little time in the comics, Bruce Banner is no longer Hulk. His Hulk, abilities basically are taken from him, and Amadeus Cho is temporarily the Incredible Hulk. So that's pretty crazy that he's in it now. They're gonna try and make him the new mantle for the Hulk. I would hope not, because they already have that fucked up. But whatever. I don't know where they found this actor, but he is not good at all. Oof. Sam says something about Pepper, but we never see her. I don't remember who the fuck Pepper was. It continues. President Ross has bunkered down away danger and is trying to get to the world leaders to agree on peace treaty, and is having trouble with Japan getting on board as Japan thinks America robbed it of its adamantium. This leads to Torres and Wilson meeting up with Ross as an American battleship and Japanese battleship fight each other in a big CGI fucking battle on in Indian Ocean. So that we can tell pretty easily what happens here. So
I was a wartime general.
look at that battleship.
I'm a wartime president.
Seems to be lining up.
Let me fix it. Watch yourself. You're not Steve Rogers. You're right. I'm not.
So again, as you can tell they're clearly hunkered down in some base, right? Yeah, this seems to be lining up pretty spot on. And this is towards the end where they already are at the look at this, close to Japan. If not, they are in Japan, especially with the whole cherry blossoms being fucking visible. Look, this part makes me question if he did take the super soldier serum, which he probably should, he really should, is this fucking landing on top of another image that we will show later. Boom, that. There ain't no fucking way his normal self. Look at his fucking ankle. Didn't even land it like flat, right? He landed it at a fucking angle where that would more than likely just go, like, nah, dude, no.
Wait for it.
Yeah, and then that looks like the vibranium reverberation just without all the fancy cool colors, which kind of sucks, but laziness, I guess. And then here they are at the hand of Tiamat.
I can't trust anyone.
Yep, see, battleship right there. We see that Joaquin is falling, which we definitely get that synopsis right here. So Big CGI-filled battle scene that ends with Torres, Joaquin, falling out of the air into the water, but is then rescued by a medic. And it alleges that the Winter Soldier makes a cameo at the end. As Torres is in the hospital recovering, Bucky swings by to check on Sam, but makes a speech and jokes about how it was written. And then he says that he's got to go to a fundraiser and to get nopes, and he nopes the fuck out, whatever. Ross finds out that he is being set up by Stearns to make Japan and the other world leaders not want to work with him because of reasons, something to do with Serpent Society stealing the adamantium, blah, blah, blah. And then finally, but Ross goes to a press conference at the White House where all of a sudden the leaders vaguely portrayed mind control sounds start playing through the speaker, eventually causing Harris to Hulk out, which we see at the end right here. And then the leader then confronts Sam and subsequently underestimates him. Sam meets the leader who admits his evil plan and thinks Sam will die because he's not Steve Rogers. Sam says, "I love to prove people wrong." Sam shows up to a scene with Hulk, which Red Hulk. I guess this guy's just shortening it up, and the two tear up the White House. Very January 6th evoking imagery at times. Eek. It also adds they eventually start hashing it out and fight. The fight culminates with Sam stabbing one of his wings into Ross' side, which causes him to transform back into Harris. General Ross. But it also, but he's all scratched up. Doesn't have the invulnerability that Hulk has. After this fight, the leaker shares that Ross is locked up in the raft and is told by Sam how does it feel to be locked up. Ross is like, well, at least I'm safe. And they made a point to have Sam literally say to the president, "Thank you for taking accountability for your own actions and turning yourself in voluntarily." Well, Ross is then met by his daughter Betty, and oh boy, does Liv Tyler look Botoxed up to high hell. And then Sam visits Torres in the hospital. They joke about Torres being from Miami and visiting Wakanda to get new wings. The next leaker then shares the mid-credits scene. Sounds like a final scene with Lex Luthor. He writes, Sam visits the leader of the raft, mentions something about giving Hulk juice to Amadeus Cho. And Stern goes, something big and bad is coming. And Sam is like, I'll be ready. That's it. No one else shows up. I don't know if he's referring to Doctor Doom or inclusion or incursions, whatever. The leader is supposed to be all-knowing, but they did not. They did a weak job portraying that. Yeah. So that's the plot leak. And if we finish off what we got going on here.
Nothing about this feels right.
Captain America. You ever ask yourself, who's playing who?
Okay.
Someone's been pulling the strings on everything.
You're under arrest?
I don't want a variable out there that I can't control.
Stop!
Captain America caught without his wings.
So this guy, obviously they're already giving it away, but this guy is the fucking leader of the whole Serpent Society bullshit, which race swapped, whatever. I'm pretty sure he's King Cobra. And the reason I'm saying is because ain't no way he's part of the government or whatever. Like
His wings.
You like to play dress?
And the way he's speaking, as what I just went over of him being like, "You're not Steve Rogers," blah blah blah. Yeah.
And blindly execute the state's orders.
Don't say I didn't warn you.
What if this is a trap?
You don't
There was Sabra. That's pretty cool. Her saying this basically to Ross.
This is a trap.
Yeah.
You don't even know what this is.
So that was the second assassination attempt. Again, really kind of bad timing, especially with everything that happened this year and, the whole assassination attempt with Trump. You'd think they would have been like, maybe we should switch this and not have it in the film. But they did. They kept it in. Oh, well.
Since when were they red?
You want me? Come and get me!
I'm trying to very hard tell if this is supposed to be DC. But it looks like Japan. So unless they change the ending to not take place in DC because of the whole January 6th bullshit and made it take place in Japan, it's like, could it? Could it? I don't know. I guess we'll see. I guess we will see what the fuck happens here. But let me know what y'all think about this. Are you excited? Are you more like this is stupid? Are you really just kind of exhausted from all the Marvel stuff? since they're not really delivering on what fans want. Other than that, hey, Shinigami signing out. Y'all have a good evening, good night, and good morning, and it has been my pleasure. I will see you in another one. Until then, adios. Bye.